I'm Rachel from Beta College of English, and welcome to today's free online video tutorial. Today we're going to talk about countable and uncountable nouns and the typical mistakes we hear when our students use them. You probably know that nouns are divided into countable and uncountable in English. Countable nouns have a singular and a plural form. For example, a book, and the plural is books. Uncountable nouns only have one form. For example, it's luggage and not luggages. The main difference between countable and uncountable nouns is based on whether or not we can count the nouns we describe. So, if you go into a car park and you see many cars, it's easy to count them. 1 car, 2 cars, 20 cars. But if I ask you to do the same with the petrol in those cars, it's not that easy. Traditionally, nouns which describe liquids, materials, and more abstract substances are uncountable. This seems easy enough on paper, but students at every level make mistakes with them. Let's have a look at some of the common mistakes students at your level make. Students are often surprised to find out that the noun accommodation is uncountable. Therefore, you can't say, "There are a lot of nice accommodations in my city." That's not right. You can say, "There are a lot of nice hotels in my city." Hotels are countable. Or, "There is a lot of nice accommodation in my city." Note the verb here. The verb is singular. Lots of students also make mistakes with information and advice. Both of these nouns are uncountable. So the verb used with them is singular. You can't put an S on the end of it. So, when you need information about a place to go or an English course, you can ask for information or some information. Can I have some information about your intensive English course? The same goes for advice. I'd like some advice on the best places to stay in Dublin. We sometimes use a piece of advice too, especially when we are offering to help someone. Can I give you a piece of advice? You need to study more. Another mistake we hear is with news. News is uncountable. There is no plural form. So, I have some good news for you. The news is on TV at 9 o'clock. The economic news is really bad at the moment. Again, we use that singular verb form and no plural S at the end. Some uncountable nouns have a closely related countable equivalent, which can be very confusing when you're trying to learn them. In most cases, the countable noun describes something more limited or defined. So, for example, money is uncountable, but dollars and pounds are countable. Coins and notes are also countable. Time is uncountable, but hours, minutes, and seconds are countable. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Furniture is uncountable, but tables and chairs are countable. So, there is a lot of furniture in the room. There are 10 desks and 20 chairs. Like everything in English, this requires a lot of practice. So as you learn new nouns, make sure you take a note of whether it's countable or uncountable, and remember the common mistakes from today's class, as they are the ones students usually get confused with. That's all for now. I'll see you next time.